Hello everyone, welcome to Avsara 24/7. My name is Niharika Walia and I'm with you with the specific area of our detailed syllabus regarding the IIBF CCP examinations. Okay everyone, now let's talk about this area in a detailed way. Everyone, first of all, please share the session, like the session, and subscribe to the channel if you're going for the CCP examinations. See, CCP examinations are something that you should be going for after you are done with your CIIB, right? So once you're done with JIB, CIB, the basic things that you are definitely required to do. First of all, finish both of these, JIB as well as CIB, followed by your CCP examinations, certified courses. So when we talk about these particular specific areas, what do we need to look forward to? Basically, in 2018, there was a specific time when they said that all the people who are in the credit area, they should be getting it done. RBI had said this earlier, that it was a compulsory one, and later on said that this is not a compulsory thing to do. You just have to go through it, that you are supposed to do it. So there are many people who would have started at that point of time, and if you're currently giving the examination, there are overall 5 modules in the examination. Okay, so overall when we talk about the 5 modules there, 5 modules matlab module A to module E, and every specific module has a different set of information regarding the credit courses, so the credit management and everything. So let's talk about that part, and along with this I'll also talk about the study plan in detail. Okay, so everyone please share the session and like it as well if this particular session helps you out. Number 1, principles of lending and credit policy. This is the first area of module A, introduction and overview of credit. So you will be understanding what exactly is credit in this specific area. So you'll be learning about principles of lending and the credit policy in the chapter number 1 and chapter number 2. So in this case, you will understand what exactly is lending and how the exactly credit policy thing works. Then borrowers and credit facilities are there. That means the types of borrowers, then credit delivery, credit appraisal, and credit rating. So I think when you're studying now, you should also study in this cluster form that I've given you. Number 1, study the basic part. Matlab, what is the lending and credit policies, all the basics there. And then the next part that should go ahead with is borrowers and the credit facilities. You'll be looking forward towards the next portion there. That would be the types of borrowers that exist, and then followed by understanding the credit delivery, their ratings and appraisals. So basically what you can do is take the first 2 chapters, finish them off in around 2 to 3 days, because this should be done as early as possible, because again examination is there on a day, on a regular basis, I would say, not daily, but yeah, it is something that goes on a regular basis. So if you're planning to look forward towards the upcoming examinations, then you should hurry up a bit, because the time you get is very limited. Otherwise, if you have time, then go ahead with one particular chapter at one point of time and give it a thorough reading along with the proper practice of it. Okay, so then the very important topic is capital adequacy and risk assessment. I hope you already know about this specific area altogether, because see, if you have given the CIIB, JIB examinations, then even you would have gotten a little idea of the capital adequacy and risk assessment wala area. And if I look forward towards the capital adequacy here, it is super important, and knowing this is going to help you in your bank promotion examinations and many other areas in your banking working altogether. The credit risk, standardized approach and advanced approaches, all this is a part of it. Probability of default exposure at a default loss given. Then in terms of chapter number 8, it would be importance and application of risk adjusted return on capital. That means if you're someone who is looking forward towards the credit department, then these are the few areas which I believe is something very important for you already, that you need to know about the working of these particular topics, right? Then once you're done with what exactly the credit portion is, then the next thing that you should proceed forward is understanding the financial area. Financial literacy is something which is very very important, because without the financial literacy you cannot work forward, है ना? So then once you're done with the theoretical portion and understanding the basics of the credit lending and everything else, borrowers, lenders, and every other detail of capital adequacy, then how do they look forward towards, see, if I'm trying to find out whether the particular organization can be an NPA or not, non-performing asset or not, I need to know what exactly their financial statements looks like. Are they a healthy organization? organization or an organization which has faced a lot of losses recently or something of that sort, right? Then what we need to do is module B says analysis of financial statements. This particular topic is something which is more or less practical based, okay, which includes the analysis of financial statements, non-financial risk analysis, and macroeconomic factors. These topics are basically something I would say this is practical in terms of numerical portion, and even understanding the same conceptual part is also more or less practical. Then project appraisal and loan appraisal. Last is your credit risk analytics and the credit scoring model. So all these things are there in the module B. So overall it is divided into 4 chapters altogether. One part is related to financial analysis and second part is related to the project and credit appraisal. When you'll be studying, I think it is always better you study in these particular pairing up of the chapters, because in connectivity it becomes easier to study. Then comes everyone your module C and module D. Okay, module C and module D has a little point there. When we talk about the module C overall, module C is slightly smaller than that of module D overall. Okay, so let me show you how is it different. Your module C is only the first part. What you can see here is working capital management. That is your module C overall, and the remaining portion is your module D. Okay, this specific area altogether, the entire specialized credit types and everything, this is all a part of module D. So you can see that module C is quite smaller, and even the module B is quite small as well. है ना? चलिए, let's talk about this in terms of module C. What do you have is working capital management, a very important area, not only for this examination, but you must have studied it in your JIB as well. And if anybody is going for any SO examinations or special examinations, or if you're looking forward towards bank promotion even, this is one particular area you should not let go. That means working capital assessment, including factoring, bill financing as sublimits. All these things are quite important. Then is non-fund based credit facilities. You can find all this particular thing in the books itself, and these are super important. So whenever you are dealing with one particular topic, just keep a particular tap on the way I have shown it, so that you can do the specific topics in that specific grouping form, so that you can study properly. Okay. Then in terms of the working, we have specialized credit types, export finance. Then this is all the area of financing related to the area of export import. Then priority sector lending is there, government sponsored schemes, NABARD. So module D comes to the various schemes that we are looking forward to, retail loans, and even foreign exposure limit and pre-settlement risk. All these are a part of the module D. Advanced financing options, that includes your structured finance, alternative sources of finance. See, till the time you don't do the module B properly, never go for all these specific areas, especially C and D, because till the time you don't know the elements of the balance sheet, how do they pursue further, what exactly are the things that you should be taking care of, then you should not worry and proceed with module D overall. Okay, so what you should start with is, if you're someone who already knows about the accounting terms or financial terms, then you can start with module C or module B, because they are easier and they are smaller as well, and this can trick your brain into learning from easy to difficult. And always you should be going from that way as well. Since you're trying something for the first time, you should be able to achieve it in the beginning. Only then the interest in that particular topic begins. Otherwise you don't feel like you'll be able to do it. That's one specific thing that you'll always find among people when they're doing it. Okay. Then green finance and even fintech part is there. These are quite important. I think green finance is something you would have studied in your CIIB ABFM as well. So there's a few topics. Whenever doing it, just do it in a clubbed form. Do these 3-4 topics back to back, and then do the other topics as and when you please. Okay. Then module E, I think, has a lot of topics to cover there. Monitoring, supervision, and management of impaired assets. It includes the documentation and charges. So documentation and type of charges is one particular area to study. Then follow-up supervision. This is another important area to study. Then stressed assets and lender liability. Then in this case, 4 and 5, they should be done together. First is resolution of stressed assets, and the second one is fair practices code on lender liability. And last part that you can look forward to is insolvency and bankruptcy code. I think always keep the insolvency and bankruptcy code by the end because it's quite an extensive area to study. It's a bigger law there. Okay. Then comes the fraud risk management in the credit area. This particular topic altogether has these overall topics: early warning signals, red flagging and identification of fraud, forensic willful defaulters, non-cooperative borrowers, fugitive economic offenders, lookout circulars, as well as criminal offenses and investigative agencies. When you are still be studying, you can definitely go ahead and club it accordingly. ठीक है. Fraud risk management in credit, it can be done first, and then finish off the account flagging wala area altogether. ठीक है. Then auditor and the defaulter classification should be done together, and then legal and investigative measures can be taken up by the end. So when you prepare it, I think to do it quickly and in a better way, always go for module B and module C first. If you already know about accounting area already, then these are two very beneficial areas, and then you can proceed with the theoretical areas once you have got the interest in that particular topic. Because till the time you don't really have that particular interest in the particular topic, now it becomes a little troublesome because you won't feel like doing it, because there are 5 modules and there are so many chapters to prepare for. So इसलिए whenever you will be starting, just start with the most easy topics and then go to from easy to difficult. Acha, what next everyone? Now the point is that if you're preparing for these specific areas, what to do? ठीक है? What you can definitely do is you can check out our certification courses as well. Let me show you what to do, everyone. If you go to our website, now that is www.adda247.com, then you will find it. You can prepare the certification courses with us. This is our certified credit professional full courses here, and the entire topics are covered here. So what you need to do is just click on the area of buy now, use the code Y541 and apply it, and you can get it for 3173.77, hardly 3000 rupees, and that means 78% discount available is there if you download the app first. So please go ahead and download the app and get it done, everyone. This is a good point to look forward to if you're preparing, and there are so many chapters to cover up. And if you feel that you want to do it as quickly as possible, then come under the wing of ADDA 24/7 and study it with all the mentors who had been working upon these subjects and everything from quite a long time. So then this can definitely be helpful. Live classes are available, videos are available, mock tests are available, and even the ebooks are available where you can definitely go ahead with the lecture PDFs of the credit certified credit professional ebooks are also available, and the study plan is here. Study plan means the people, how the particular topics are basically taken up by the people, the lecturers who are dealing with it. Okay, so everyone, that's it for the day. I hope this session was helpful. If it was, then please go ahead and share it among your peers, and don't forget to like the particular video. Along with this, if you're looking forward towards the course, then go ahead and use the code Y541 and get it done right away. Thank you so much for being there, everyone. Bye bye.